Okay, so let's look at number 11. It says determine if there are any outliers from the North Carolina travel times. All right, so we have to find that data list. It's up a bit. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this over here, and I'm going to bring up the calculator, and I'm going to enter in those travel times into my list 1. So let me put in 30, 20, oops, that doesn't say 20. Let's make this one 10, and then we'll go back and fix that one. Let's make that one 20. There you go, 30, 20, 10, 40, 25, 20, 10, 60, 15, 40, 12, 10, 10, right? So these are my North Carolina. Oh, I missed a few. Does it matter that they're out of order? No, because I'm dealing with outliers here, right? So I missed the 5. Oh, let's get that 5 in there. And the 30. So if anything is going to be an outlier here, let's see if I missed any more, because I'm not being careful. Nope, that's it. All right. So if anything's going to be an outlier here, it's probably going to be that 5 or that 60. Okay. So how do I figure this out? I need what's called the interquartile range, which is the distance between Q1 and Q3. So I find that. Oh, let's pause. There I am. Okay. So we're going to go to stat. And then we're going to go to calculate. I'm going to calculate the one variable statistics for list 1. We don't want a frequency list in there. All right, so if I scroll down here, I get these important numbers. Okay, so let me go over here and write those down. The important numbers that I have here are that Q1 is equal to 10. That's the first quartile. Q3 is equal to 30, right? So 25% of the data is below 10, 50% of the data is between 10 and 30, 75% of the data is above 30. So the IQR, the range between the quartiles, is Q3 minus Q1, which is 30 minus 10, which is 20. So, now thinking this through, Q1 is here at 10. Q3 is here at 30. Now what we care about here is 1.5 times the IQR, right? So that's 1.5 times 20, right? Which, let's just keep our math straight here. 1.5 times 20 is 30. Okay, not unexpected. Now that's my key here. If I go 30 above this, I get to 60, right? If I get 30 below 10, that takes me down to negative 20. Okay. Okay, so the only one that begs the question here in that data list is the 60 that we were talking about. Now, 60 is close to being an outlier, but it is not. The rule is that you either have to be 1.5 times the IQR below more than 1.5 times. So the key here is the more than, right? More than. You either have to be more than 1.5 times the IQR below the first quartile, which means you would have to be below negative 20. Or you would have to be 1.5 times higher than the third quartile, which means you would actually have to be above 60. 60 is not above 60. It's right on the, what's called the right on the fence, literally. So it is not an outlier technically. It's really close to being one, but it's not. All right, so that should be the answer to problem 11.